Hey, what's going on, guys? Dan with Barrel Blazing Barbells. Today, I got my Surefire X300 light in the mail, and I want to tell you guys about it. First off, it is going on my Staccato P Duo, and just so I don't have to hear it from anybody, it's clear. So the light itself, a couple things that I'm new to the Surefire X300 game. So a couple things I did want to go over just to kind of hit it. So people like me who have never, played with one of these or never gotten hands-on or purchased one, little notes for you. So first thing, if you're putting this on I'm guessing any 1911 or specifically a Staccato, it might do this for other weapons, but I don't know for sure because I haven't tried it on anything else yet. It is a very, very snug fit. There is zero movement, and to be honest with you, getting it on and or off was rather difficult. Now it's probably going to wear in a little bit as it's on there and moving it back and forth. It's going to loosen up just a little bit, but it was tight enough that I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this off. Second thing, it is a very, very solid construction, which I do really, really think is a good thing. But on the bottom here, you can see obviously there's the battery orientation, but there's this little button right here. And the button actually is a hinge. It actually hinges like this. So when you hinge it, you push it down here. This actually allows the battery door, which is here, as well as the switch, to fold in this direction. So push it, it opens this little latch, which allows the battery door to open. When you get this thing in the box, it looks like you don't have any batteries. And if you know CR123 batteries, they're not cheap and they're kind of hard to find. A lot of stores do carry them, but I have found that sometimes I'll go out looking for them and be like, dude, why can I not find any of these things? So this light actually came with batteries, which they weren't in the package. And I was like, oh man, that's kind of disappointing. But then, surprise, surprise, I didn't read the directions because why would I? Because I'm an idiot. But anyways, push the button, open it. There's a little piece of paper and it says, remove before use. That ain't happening. So I pulled it out, closed the door, latched it back, stuck it back on there. Lo and behold, we got light. Now, this thing is 1,000 lumens. It is really bright, like really, really bright. So overall, so far, literally, I just put this thing on and started messing with it. Overall, so far, really like it. It is a very cool looking piece there with that light on it. The other thing that I want to show you guys is, you see my fancy gun wall that I've constructed here. If you've seen one of my other videos, you've seen where I put the peg lock all together and I started assembling everything. I move it around every so often. But if you notice here, up here, some holsters, some Kydex holsters, those are all made by Dan over at North Coast Tactical. Shout out to him for hooking me up with my newest one. That these two go together if you haven't figured that out yet. So yeah, it's a sweet holster. I'm really rather impressed with the way this one came out. The one thing I will say is I had him build it intentionally for this light, and you cannot use the holster. You can use the holster without the light, but it's very loose. It actually uses the light as the retention for the holster. So I put it in there. Yes, it did stay in the holster, but it wasn't running on a range tight. And I was like, I don't want to jack something up, drop my freaking Staccato on the ground and beat it all up for no reason. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to be able to use this setup together. This is going to be my nice range rig with the CZ over here, the Scorpion, and then my training rig is probably going to be my 19 or my Glock 19 here and my 22 up there, just because it's a little cheaper to run the 22s. I have been looking at getting a 22, and I cannot remember what the number is, but it's a Glock that's the same frame as the 19, but it runs a 22 round. I've been looking at maybe picking one of those up to pair those two together for training. I actually did some training with Cliff from Decisive Aim in the past couple weeks. We just finished up yesterday with Defensive Rifle 2. Had a blast. It's so much fun getting out and shooting. So I highly recommend, if you haven't done some actual training before, go do it. Yes, it costs money, but the things that you're going to pull away from it, you're going to be able to take back home. And maybe you're not in a situation where you can go to the range all the time, or maybe you're in one of those situations where you don't have a place to shoot. This gives you an opportunity to go and train and learn stuff that, you know, it puts you in situations that are safe, but are situations that you can actually be like, hey, what if I get carjacked? What if I have to close the gap and engage the target, destroy the enemy? What if? So it's nice to be able to do those things. But I had a really good time. Shout out to Cliff. I'm very saddened that he's moving back to Tennessee and away from me here in Ohio, because I've been training with him for a couple months now, and looks like I'm gonna be going to Tennessee. So, but yeah, super happy with this setup so far. There's going to be some more goodies get put on this thing, so stay tuned. Hit the bell, hit the red button. I don't pay attention to all that crap anyways, but hit the whatever buttons you're supposed to hit. Go on there and hit them for me, and then maybe like share my video or something, or go follow me on Instagram, Barrel Blazing Barbells, or my TikTok. Go check out my TikTok. I do all kinds of stupid stuff on there. But yeah, till next time, stay tuned, stay tactical.